Hello, my loves. Welcome. New transmission today. It is wildly powerful. Wildly powerful. The other day, I need to post it, but I could see all three playing fields activated and spinning. In that space, that means that the safety, the protection, the love, the compassion of the feminine, the nurturing, the darkness of all have been shaken up. It's been called awake within each and every soul, the being, the vessel here. And when I say here, like I'm touching the ground, I also mean the lower connections to our safety, our protection, our home, feelings of creativity. And then when I say here in the body, our heart has been activated. And so if you've been carrying weight on your heart and you've been harboring some deeper emotions that you know have been weighing your heart down and feeling heavy, those are now being brought to the surface. And then the astral realms, the angelics, the galactics, the full imagination, the wide open space of creativity connected to the Father, which is the holder of everything. If you can think about the universe and your universe in a field, you fill the space. Everything in the field is you filling a space with creative genius, with your creative work, with your intuition. And your body, your vessel, is the strength and the compass and the guide. And then you just listen. And it's a constant dance of ebb and flow, of moving, of listening, of taking action, of going within. And every time you go within, you come back out more alive, more substantial. I'm hearing substantial, but it's you are more brave, you've overcome, you're more resilient, you have conquered, you've been through the worst of the worst, and we live and breathe to see another day. And so whatever you're feeling, please honor it, and I will see what comes through. Take a deep breath. This is always for our highest and best good and the highest good of all, through Mother, Father, Divine, God. To receive this transmission, all you have to say is yes. You have divine authority to say yes and to say no. My loves, my lights, my infinite children, it's as if we are watching you from above. And we're watching you with love and compassion. We see every radiant light beam as specks or stars if we are looking down on you as exactly what you see when you look up. The pure reflection has made connection and all the stars of your being, the stars of each and every one of you have now made divine connection to the heavens, to the galactics. Everything has made its connection in the divine plan. We are now safe to move forward with our divine missions. There is always guidance. You need not worry. You need not overthink. the best practice is to be you every single day. Do what makes your heart sing every single day. And in that inspiration, the flow of your creativity moves through. We only ask that when you get the inspiration, that you will take the moments to jot it down, to start the new project or artwork or letter or journal or whatever it is you are feeling the nudge, the guides, the inspiration to follow. You do not need to know 10 steps ahead. You only need to take the inspiration right here, right now. We understand that can be difficult. It is okay if you need rest. It is okay if you need to slow down. It is on and with a relationship with the divine. You see, when you listen to the still small voice within you, as it gets louder and louder, that becomes the voice that you hear on a continuum. That voice speaks with clarity. All other voices of doubt, we would calmly ask that you remove them from your vessel. You no longer need the doubt. You no longer need you are no longer in need. You have everything. You have matched the divine blueprint. You remember your divinity. You remember who you are. You remember your purpose. You remember your mission. It was never a job. It is who you are. It is who you are here to be. The radiant divine being that you are. That is it. That is all. Everything now flows. An endless supply. With love. Because we have watched and seen your actions. And if you are here listening to this, we see you. You have honored the tests. You have sat with the shadows. You have listened. And it is now time to thrive. There's nothing more you need to do. Just be yourself and have a ball. That is what it's all about after all. We quote a movie. Grease, one of Jennifer's favorites. I know the entire soundtrack. We used to sing it all the time. That is all for now. We love you. We are with you always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. I heard last night. It was a silence. I wasn't in a dream state. I just heard the voice saying, we haven't fully made the connection. And I just remember thinking, do what we need to do to make full connection. I'm ready. I'm ready. And there was no doubt. It was just a solid or I should say a fluid rhythmic flow of words in my subconscious that I knew I was ready. And I sat outside and read this morning for a little bit, and it hit me that I have been still playing small with worry of, I've been putting other people's happiness above mine. And it hit like a ton of bricks, where it's like, why am I doing that to myself? Why do we do that to ourselves? And this last weekend, sitting with, and it all goes back to love. It all goes back to this beautiful and gorgeous and magnificent love that when we are brought into this earthly realm, we only have snippets of what love could look like, what love to somebody looks like, what love to someone else feels like. And we're navigating through all of that, learning what more love feels like, how we honor it within ourselves, what we need to release to let go of it. And I just had to forgive myself, because I thought that's what love was. I thought that's what it was, and I was only hurting myself. And so it's definitely been a journey. And I'm finally ready for more. Finally ready for more abundance and prosperity and success in whatever ways that look like. I was worried of that for a while, because I kind of thought there was a little voice that made me believe it needed to look like paparazzi and that type of success. But I realized that I can maneuver it and keep my protection and keep my safety and keep my silence very precious and very sacred, while also speaking out more publicly and in bigger forums. And so a little reminder that go back to the drawing board if you're having some questions, and take some baby steps on rewriting what you really want it to look like. And now that I feel like I know that within myself, I'm like, what was I ever afraid of? And so, what were we ever afraid of? I love you. I'm Jennifer Renee. This is withinbyjen. It's within each and every one of us. It always has been. I've got the Real You, TRU shirt, and the white line for me personally is that the death and rebirth into our divine creation, into our crystalline code, DNA structure. And the time is now. It's here, it's happening. That's why we're feeling so much. I love you, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care of you. If you would like to work one-on-one, please visit my website. I am also available for Zoom sessions, and I am starting group Zoom and session. They're not private, but they are in a container at a specific location in mid-April, and then where I'll be teaching on Zoom at least once a month, maybe twice a month. You can tell I haven't really got that one formulated just yet. But it will be twice a month starting mid-April, in person and on Zoom, and there could potentially be 2 Zooms, and it will be a paid platform, so we can really take the dive and really start learning all of this beautiful codes of freedom within the body, freedom within the heart, and freedom within the mind. I love you.